Now she is going to give her a speech on effective coaching pathways, level 4, project 1, improvement through positive coaching, with the title The Magic of Pencil, Eraser and Sharpener. Toastmaster Uma, The Magic of Pencil, Eraser and Sharpener. The Magic of Pencil, Eraser and Sharpener, Toastmaster Uma. Over to you, Toastmaster Uma.
A coach not only inspires, but also supports and encourages to get results. It was after COVID lockdown, I understood the real meaning of the sport. Many of you here know that I am a handwriting trainer. I train kids to improve their handwriting. I'm also a communication trainer. After literally 1.5 years of lockdown, almost many kids with only online coaching had an issue in both their handwriting and communication. Especially the kids who stepped their first step into the schooling system, who entered LKG through online classes. They are the batch who suffered a lot. When they came to me after that lockdown, when the parents brought the kids to me for their coaching, I saw not only they had a great difficulty in writing, but a heavy change in their attitude based on the interaction with the kids. I perceived a couple of reasons for this. One, by staying in home completely, they did not have any social interaction for them to interact with people, their age group, to talk up, to open up. There was a great change in their behavior because they were constantly in the hearing and viewing range of the soap operas in the TV in their home. That had a big change in their mindset. They started giving all the adult dialogues, showing the adult behavior, neither the kid nor the adult. Their patience level became very minimum, especially when listening to others. They're not ready to listen to others at all. And most important thing, they're not ready to repeat the same thing again and again. They just want new things to be done every time. Whether they were able to do the old thing very clearly, perfectly, or properly, they just don't want to continue with that. They just want to proceed with the next thing. And above all, they're not ready to stay in the class without any family member accompanying them with them. They just don't want to be with the teacher or a coach, whoever it is, alone. That big impact of 1.5 years of lockdown. But the parents' point of view, they just want their kids to get reformed in no time. Like, I should use a magic wand, I should change them completely in either aspect of communication or handwriting or how they behave and everything. But I realized that a simple teaching will never work out with them. They not only need instructions, they need interactions. First of all, they need someone who listens to them completely without any inhibition, without any interruption, nothing of that sort. Someone has to listen to them completely and then they are ready to listen back. The same time, they're not ready to do things. They just want to come, sit, play, just how they did it in their virtual classrooms. Audio and video switched off, just want to do their own things. They just don't want to work in the class. That time I realized I need to take the next step on my coaching. Not only listening will work, I started thinking, what about if I can incorporate a reward system when they do the job? Many of you might think this is not a good choice, but hey, who is not in need of an appraisal? Even adults, we are in need of appreciation in both professional and personal work when we do something good, right? Why not the kids expect it? So when I started giving them some rewards when they do their work regularly every day without fail, I used to reward them once a week, something simple. But I should make sure that the gifts are not extravagant so that they'll think everything come to them easily. But they should not think the gifts to be very simple that they can get it outside. So I started thinking of some unique gifts, like different types of pencils, different types of erasers, which they can use in their daily way, but it will be very different for them. It will be different and cute for them to collect. So to get those gifts, the kids started working consistently, do their homework every day, with every day, all 7 days a week. And when they come on that Sunday, they will be so proud to hand over their homework to me so that they can get the gift from me. But at the same time, I had ensured that if they slack in their work, if they don't do their work, I will never give that gift. However, they argue, however, they give good pointers, but I will never give them. So that they understood that you will be rewarded only if you do the work. After doing the homework and everything, I took up the next step for them to improve themselves. I started giving stamps with some good words like nice work, superb, terrific, and everything on the day when they do their work. You won't believe the kids, they are not that much interested in the gifts I'm giving, but they want that stamp of appreciation to be stamped in their notebook when they do their work. So they were fighting to start showing the appreciation to me. And they started showing the progress and the improvement of their handwriting. Not only that, I was able to see the love the kids showing to me back because of that. I just want to show some of the rewards I got from the kid. This was painted by a 6-year-old kid on a teacher's day for me. She did by herself and she gave it to me. It was a big surprise for me. And this was by one kid writing how she appreciates me as a teacher on the second week of her class. And this was given by twins who just wrote my name in the calligraphy they learned with all those stamps, smiley stamps, so that they can show the appreciation to me. Those awards I'm getting outside, this is much more than those awards because this shows the love the kids showcase to me back. And to top of it, love is okay, the improvement is okay, but we need to see the final results, right? So I just want to show just two of those important things which I felt very proud of my own work. So let me share two pictures of the kids' handwriting. Hope you can see it in my screen. So this is how the kid was writing when the kid came. And after 3 months of continuous improvement, this is how he started to write. And let me tell you, he's just in his first standard. And the second thing is, this is how the kid was writing when he came first. And this is how he started to write after 2 months. And let me tell you about these two kids. They're not ready to go to school. The parents' comment is, they're not ready to go to school or other classes, but they're so eager to come to my class because they love me as a teacher. And that was the power of positive coaching I learned on that day. So let me come back to the comment, the quote I said at the start. A coach not only inspires, but also supports and encourages to get results. I realized the power of the quote on that day. So that let me close my speech and handing it over to the Toastmaster.
The distinguished Toastmaster Satish Menon to provide the evaluation report for Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Girish. Toastmaster Uma had the speech which was from the pathway effective coaching, and it was about improvement through positive. Toastmaster Uma, when she talked about kids being the subject of coaching, I think I was just taken aback a bit because when we look at coaching, we'll always think about coaching somebody who's your peer or somebody who's your subordinate or somebody, in some cases, people who are your superiors. But when you talk about kids, it opened up a totally different segment altogether. And the subject was also handwriting. So it was not about communication skills, leadership skills. It was purely about handwriting. And Toastmaster Uma gave a very good understanding of the background of how the kids came into this class. The advent of COVID, where schools were not running properly, most of the kids were on the screens, either watching TV or doing online classes or playing games. So handwriting as a skill is slowly going out. I can also vouch for it because I had a very good handwriting. I used to win awards when I was in school for good handwriting. But if you look at my handwriting today, it's more like if somebody has scribbled something. Sometimes even I can't read what I've written. So that's a skill that you said that let me improve it in children. Very commendable. And the way you structured your speech to give a background of how this came about. And when children come to you, you already have children who are attention deficit. So they don't have the patience to sit and write something. Most of the times, they either want to kind of press a button, go to the mobile, look at the next channel. Okay? So do something which doesn't involve patience and time to improve something. And very well said that when you said that most of the time they did not want to do it, some thought of it as, why should I be doing it? Okay, there was pure disinterest. So that is what we say as a good case study of how we start off a coaching. And then the next thing that you talked about of how you patiently work through them, and when you found that small rewards will work. That's what very important. And for kids, especially when you give small rewards, it kind of immediately registers to say, yes, I should get something different. And by that usage of small rewards, how you kind of improve those kids, and to the end that they also kind of thank you in various ways. So overall, a very good speech about it had a base, it had a beginning, it had the action in the middle, and it had the conclusion in the end, which was the rewards and recognition. So very well done. Also a subject of handwriting, which not many people will take up. And the subject again was kids, so it was not adults. A very good example of how literally a coaching works. And with the data, it made it even more effective. What can be done better? Well, I don't see anything that could have been done better. But if you really want me to give some feedback, I would say that if you could have shown more data to say why the kids were the way they were, and what is it that we can do better, that would take the speech to the next level. And also, though I'm not a true votary of this, but if you can speak standing in some of these speeches, it will help the speech to be more effective. Overall, a very good speech, and many congrats to you, and all the very best for your future speeches also. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmaster Jayesh.